The CMA versus the CPA. Which certification is better for your accounting career? Both deal with accounting and both can lead to highly lucrative careers, but someone who thrives as a certified management accountant may suffer as a certified public accountant and vice versa. I'm here to help you decide. We're going to compare career paths, requirements, exams, difficulty, and salary. By the end of this video, you're going to know whether the CPA or CMA is the better pick for you. The CPA, or Certified Public Accountant, is often the better known credential, especially in public accounting. CPAs are closely tied to external financial reporting, audit, tax, compliance, and making sure financial information is accurate and follows the rules. Think audits, financial statements, tax strategy, regulatory compliance, and public accounting firms. The CMA, or Certified Management Accountant, is more focused on what happens inside a business. CMAs work heavily in management accounting, financial planning, budgeting, forecasting, performance management, cost analysis, and strategic decision making. Think helping leadership understand the numbers, make better business decisions, manage risk, and plan for growth. Here's the simplest way to remember it. A CPA is focused on, are these numbers accurate? Meanwhile, a CMA decides, what should we do with these numbers? Now let's talk career paths. If you want to go into public accounting, audit, tax, or eventually start your own CPA firm, the CPA is probably going to be the more obvious path. It is also commonly required or strongly preferred for many accounting leadership roles, especially roles connected to reporting, controllership, audit, or compliance. CPA careers can include public accountant, auditor, tax advisor, financial controller, consultant, or CFO. And because CPAs work across public accounting, private companies, government, nonprofits, and advisory roles, it can be a very flexible credential. But if you're more interested in corporate finance, internal strategy, budgeting, forecasting, cost accounting, FP&A, or management decisions, the CMA may fit your goals better. CMA careers can include management accountant, cost accountant, financial analyst, corporate finance manager, strategic planner, financial controller, or CFO. So again, this is not really about which credential is better. It's about where you want your career to take you. Now, let's talk requirements because this is where the paths start to look pretty different. For the CMA, you generally need a bachelor's degree or an approved professional credential, plus 2 years of relevant experience in management accounting or financial management. You also need to pass the 2-part CMA exam. Part 1 focuses on financial planning, performance, and analytics, so you'll see topics like budgeting, forecasting, performance management, cost management, internal controls, and technology. Part 2 focuses on strategic financial management, and that includes financial statement analysis, corporate finance, decision analysis, risk management, investment decisions, and professional ethics. So the CMA exam is only 2 parts, but 2 parts doesn't make it easy. The CMA is known for testing whether you can actually apply financial concepts in business situations. It's not just memorizing definitions, it's can you use this information to make a better decision. The CPA path is a little different. CPA requirements vary by state, but traditionally, candidates often need 150 semester hours of education, passing scores on the CPA exam, and relevant work experience. Some jurisdictions are also moving toward additional licensure pathways, so candidates should always check their state board requirements before making a plan. The CPA exam has 4 sections, 3 core sections, and 1 discipline section. The core sections are Aud, FAR, and Reg. Aud is auditing and attestation, FAR is financial accounting and reporting, Reg is taxation and regulation. Then you choose 1 discipline section, BAR, ISC, or TCP. BAR is business analysis and reporting, ISC is information systems and controls, TCP is tax compliance and planning. So with the CPA, you're proving broad accounting knowledge plus specialized knowledge in one area. Next, how difficult are these exams? Both exams are challenging. Truly, this is not a situation where one is the easy option and one is the serious option. The CMA exam has historically had pass rates around the halfway mark, and many candidates find it challenging because it blends accounting, finance, analytics, and strategy. The CPA exam also has historically had pass rates around the 50% range depending on the section, and candidates often struggle with the volume of content, the 4-section structure, simulations, and the time commitment. So if you're choosing between them, don't choose based on which one you think will be painless. Choose based on which one aligns with your career. Now, money matters too, and not just salary, the cost of getting certified. For the CMA, your total cost can vary depending on your membership status, exam fees, and review course. A rough range for CMA candidates might be around $1,300 to $4,800 when you include exam fees and prep materials. For the CPA, the total investment is often higher. When you include application fees, exam section fees, and a CPA review course, a rough total range might be around $2,300 to $7,500 or more, depending on your state and study materials. And yes, that is a lot of money, but for many candidates, this is not just an expense, it's an investment in career mobility, salary potential, and long-term options. Speaking of salary, both credentials can pay off. CMAs often report a salary advantage compared to non-certified professionals, especially in corporate finance, management accounting, and leadership roles. CPAs also tend to earn more than non-certified accountants, especially as they move into senior roles, public accounting leadership, tax, audit, consulting, controllership, or CFO positions. And professionals who hold both the CMA and CPA can be especially marketable because they combine public accounting knowledge with internal management and strategy skills. That dual certified path can make sense for someone who wants maximum flexibility, external reporting and compliance knowledge from the CPA, plus internal decision making and strategy skills from the CMA. But, and this is very important, you don't need to do everything at once. Some people should start with the CPA, some should start with the CMA, some may eventually do both, and some may only need one. Here's how I think about it. Choose the CPA if you want public accounting, audit, tax, financial reporting compliance, or a credential that is widely recognized across traditional accounting roles. Choose the CMA if you want corporate finance, FP&A, budgeting, forecasting, strategy, performance management, or leadership inside a business. Consider both if you want a long-term path toward controllership, CFO roles, consulting, or broader accounting and finance leadership. And if you're still unsure, ask yourself this: do I want to focus more on verifying and reporting what happened, or do I want to focus more on using financial information to decide what happens next? That one question can tell you a lot. At the end of the day, both the CPA and CMA can be powerful credentials, but the best choice is the one that supports the future you're actually trying to build. So don't pick based on pressure. Don't pick based on what everyone else in your office or classroom is doing. Pick based on your goals, your strength, your career direction, and the kind of work you want to be doing 5 years from now. For more accounting certification breakdowns, exam updates, and study tips, subscribe. We post new content every single day. Take care.